So get this. This lady drops off her toddler at her fiance's work, which is a hospital, during a pandemic for him to look after the kid while she goes and gets her hair did. And then she calls him selfish. What the hell? Hi there, I'm Roux. Welcome to my video, and welcome to a glorious Monday. How's your Monday, Wonderful? Glorious? I hope so. If not, I hope I'll be able to brighten it for you with a delicious Reddit story. You know how, like, the stereotype of a lot of dads not being very good at being dads and kind of, like, leaving everything to their wives, especially in a lot of sexist cultures, societies that haven't gotten to the point where they're like, you know what, this is bullshit. So if you think of a scenario where a guy's like, I don't want to care for the kid right now, you do it, and she's just like, it's your child too, you have to step up. Maybe you'd be like, yeah, of course. Except, this story is a little bit more intricate than that. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my fiancé dropped our son off at my workplace? I, male 27, am a nurse. My fiancé and I have a 1-year-old baby boy. Fiancé doesn't work. She decided to leave her previous job and stay at home. We agreed that since I'm the one working, she's the one handling home chores. Our son's care is shared, meaning there are times where I handle his feeding, bathing, cleaning, etc. However, I made it clear that when it's time for work, she should be taking responsibility. So far, everything has been going according to what we agreed upon. But recently, she's been complaining about my shift hours changing, which is something I can't control, obviously, because currently the unit lacks in nurses and it's impossible for me to do day-to-day planning because sometimes I'd work 12 hours, sometimes 15. So it's quite unpredictable, but I do my best to spend time at home and give my fiancé time for herself. Her cousin's wedding was 2 days ago. That morning, my fiancé wanted me to skip work and stay home with our son so she'd get to go to the salon with her sisters. I told her I can't just skip work for the day. I already had a long shift that started at 7:45 a.m. till 6 p.m. I told her she could either call my mom or just wait for me to come home. She threw a fit and saying her cousin's wedding was important and I was being unsupportive. I left home after that and started my shift at the hospital. At around 1 p.m., when I was in the middle of work, it usually gets busier in the afternoon, I got a few missed calls from my fiancé. Then she sent a text telling me she was at the hospital's parking lot with our son. I went to meet her there. She wanted me to take our son and watch him till she gets back from the salon at 4. I lost it. I told her I can't watch our son when I'm in the middle of my shift, and she kept saying I should just let him stay with me and that it was okay. I absolutely lashed out at her. I called her unreasonable and selfish. She could have let someone watch him, but she said her family was busy. We got into an argument and she left him with me. I had to drive to my mom's house and let her have him till I finished my shift. I got home and I was extremely pissed. My fiancé and her mom said I overreacted and that I was supposed to help since he's my son too. Mother-in-law said I was in the wrong for caring more about work than my own son. But I already told my fiancé I was busy. She wanted me to apologize for yelling and causing a scene, but I refused after this. I want to mention that she is normally fine with my work schedule until recently and whenever there's an event. We'd both make arrangements and I'd stay with our son while she's gone. This time I told her I was busy and that I won't be allowing her to distract me from work, but she was being stubborn, thinking I'm prioritizing work and being unsupportive. Those might be her mother's words, but my fiancé takes responsibility here. This misunderstanding, as my fiancé calls it, could have ended with a discussion, but her mother is determined to paint me as the bad parent who isn't pulling weight and taking part and responsibility in caring for her son. I'm tired of her and how she keeps judging me while ignoring her daughter's behavior. Oh my god. Does she not know how the world works? Like, Does she not know that to eat, you will have to have money? This is insane. I would also like to point out, she brought a child who's like 1 to a hospital in the middle of a pandemic. Children have a hard time wearing masks in public going to the grocery store, and this lady decided it was appropriate and fine to leave a child who will most certainly rip that mask off at any chance they get to be around people in a hospital. And for their fiance to be looking after them while doing their job in a hospital. Like, what the actual hell? I would, this is so sad because they have a child together. The fact that they have a child with this person is upsetting because they should run. This is the reddest flag I've ever seen. This is insane. I also love the fact that she's just like, you're selfish and you don't care about our son enough. He's selfish for being at work and not looking after his kid while working at a hospital so that you can go to the salon and get your hair did? Are you fucking kidding me? Weddings are not that important, honey. If you have a baby, you get, like, what the hell? Like, if you have she is not a good mother. She's literally prioritizing her hair over her son's well-being. He could catch something at a hospital, like corona. Like, oh my god. And he could, like, be injured. Because, like, a person working as a nurse can't look after a child at the same time when it's busy. Like, the kid could accidentally stab his eye out by getting into the wrong stuff. This is insane. Yeah, I would just go, you know what, if you think that I'm selfish for bringing in money so that we can live, how about we're not together anymore and we have 50-50 custody and you have to go to work too now because I'm not taking care of you anymore. How about that? How about that? I just thought this story was insane, and the fact that they're trying to, like, make it sound like he's, like, a deadbeat dad when clearly he's not, it's just, no. Yeah. Comment below, what do you think? Have you ever met someone who's this irresponsible that genuinely thinks that it would be okay to do this? Comment below. This is, like, I feel like you don't have, I feel people who are like this don't have the required brain cells to be someone's parent. Like, if they can't realize that 50-50 parenting, you're doing it 50-50 if one person is working 12 and 15 hours a day and the other person's staying at home taking care of the kid. Like, then you're both doing 50-50 kind of, you know? Like, even then when he comes home, he cares for the kid. Like, if you've chosen to be a stay-at-home mother, that's your job. Like, you can't just show up at his job with your job, which is your child. This is insane. This is insane. Comment below. It's crazy. I hope you enjoy that and that you're having a wonderful Monday and that you'll come back tomorrow for some more fun. Please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, show my channel some love. Keep us in the algorithm, force us upon the algorithm. They can't refuse us if we get enough likes. Yes, the algorithm. Okay, love you, bye.
Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. Cat Brew, Magdalena Jaworska, Oh No Balloons, Ellie, Very Floppy and Rebelly. If anyone's interested in becoming my patron, there is a link below and on screen.